Good evening and welcome to the 14th annual, but first ever virtual, Memories and Melodies Gala. My name is Nicole Holst and I am the board president of Memory Care Home Solutions. We are so grateful that you tuned in this evening to support Memory Care and the amazing work we are doing. My involvement with Memory Care began more than 10 years ago when I was introduced to its founder and executive director, Lisa Barron. I was impressed by Lisa's leadership and the organization's mission and offered to volunteer. At the time, I had no idea how my family would be personally impacted by dementia. My connection to the organization and appreciation for the hard work by this team grew even deeper when it became personal for me and my family. I watched my mom assume the role of caregiver for my soon-to-be 98-year-old grandmother who struggles with dementia. It is a full-time responsibility that is rewarding and noble, challenging and exhausting. And when I see my sons, ages 3 and 5, fawn over their great-grandmother, it is a touching reminder of why those selfless acts of love from caregivers, like you, Mom, are worthy of our endless gratitude and ardent support. I am incredibly proud of Lisa and her team, my fellow board members, our advisory council, and volunteers. I am excited to kick off what is sure to be a special evening, which will help ensure our services can be extended to any family struggling with this disease. This year has been unlike any other we have faced in the past. Our staff has innovated and pivoted and stepped up to embrace today's changing landscape and continue to serve thousands of caregivers and their families. Tonight, we honor the Memory Care team for their fierce commitment to supporting people living with memory-related diseases and their caregivers. We also honor our donors and community partners without whom we would not be able to carry out our mission to extend and improve quality time at home for families supporting and caring for loved ones with memory loss. Tonight, we will share with you the hope that Memory Care Home Solutions provides to families on their caregiving journey through stories from staff and clients, and give you the opportunity to be a part of the incredible mission of Memory Care. Already, donors have made pledges and sponsorships and gifts to help us achieve our goal of raising the funds so that 113 families will receive our powerful year-long dementia intervention services. Later in the program, you will have the chance to make a gift in support of this life-changing program. I encourage you to get your phone or tablet out now. Scan the QR code or visit the website on your screen and be ready to support our families when the opportunity arises. You can be a part of our solution and make a big impact tonight, and that's going to feel so good. I also encourage you to use the chat box to share your own stories. Though we can't all be together in person this evening, and trust me, I miss you all, we want to hear from you. Memory Care is a pioneering organization that has taken academic theory and put it into practice in the homes of countless families. We are the first organization of its kind to focus solely on supporting caregivers and those living with dementia so they can live with dignity and confidence as they navigate the changes in their lives. At a time when it is critical to keep our loved ones safe and healthy and out of the hospital, we're proud to honor our Memory Care heroes who have committed to provide care and consultation to families throughout the pandemic. Take a moment to give our staff a shout out in the comments. It will mean so much to them and encourage them on their journey. And speaking of our incredible staff, Rika Skillred, one of the occupational therapists, is up next with her message of hope.
I feel a lot of hope working at Memory Care Home Solutions when I see firsthand caregiving strategies that just click for families. That may seem like small changes, but they have a long-lasting impact, and they both lessen the stress that the families are going through, but they also help the person living with dementia live more safely, keep them happy and engaged, and have a higher quality of life. I also feel hope working at Memory Care Home Solutions when clients find a really good fit of activities for the person living with dementia, such that they just light up and are connected with parts of their personality and life story that may have originally seemed lost. And for families to see that that level of engagement is possible is huge and really exciting. I also feel a lot of hope at Memory Care Home Solutions when I see on a daily basis all my wonderful coworkers collaborating as a team on how we can best serve these families during a very difficult time. I'm really proud to work with such a passionate group of individuals who will go above and beyond to serve these families.
Thank you, Rika. It is so meaningful to hear from those we honor tonight. Our clinical staff spends over 1,000 hours on the phone each year consulting with caregivers. They go above and beyond to be certain that families are together and safe. They take the uncertainty of memory loss and offer answers and explanations and hope. Let's hear from Theon Phillips about how memory care has helped him through this difficult year.
Memory Care Home Solutions has helped me in so many different ways, especially this year when nothing is normal. Everything has stopped, but my sister's Alzheimer's has not stopped. And Memory Care Home Solutions has helped me to think of things that I never thought of, to get prepared for things that are going to happen with her disease that I never thought of, and just to help me to stay prepared and give me confidence that I can navigate my way down this bumpy road. Certainly can't do it alone, but it helps to have some people that are really concerned and actually have been down this road before. Thank you, Memory Care Home Solutions.
Theon, thank you for that heartfelt message. Last year alone, our social workers and occupational therapists served over 36,000 individuals, including nearly 1,500 individual home visits, traveling to 18 counties in Missouri and Illinois. COVID-19 has pushed memory care to expand its reach through telehealth partnerships, technology solutions, and online platforms like Zoom. Families in underserved and rural areas with fewer health resources are still able to access memory care's programs. In fact, our vision is that anyone who needs our services will receive them, regardless of their ability to pay. I now want to invite Lisa Barron, founder and executive director of Memory Care, to share more about our wonderful work.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Good evening. It is my privilege to have founded and now lead Memory Care Home Solutions. I want to take a moment to also say that it was my privilege to work with Harris Frank. Many of you know that Harris is an incredibly generous, kind, smart man who helped many, many not-for-profits. And 2 days ago, he passed away. I think a little light flickered. The day was a little bit dimmer without Harris's energy. He was an incredible man. I feel very privileged to have a relationship with him that I did. And he's a gem who will be missed sorely. It's very appropriate that this program tonight be dedicated to Harris. He was involved in every one of our events. He opened them, he closed them, he always donated generously. And I'd just like to dedicate this whole program to Harris tonight and to his memory. Every day, our team sees firsthand the chaos created by Alzheimer's and dementia. It impacts the entire family, from the patient to the spouse to the siblings and beyond. We're all facing a national crisis caused by this disease. 1 in 3 people will experience a form of dementia or memory loss in their lifetime. And we know that presently there is no cure. However, there are many, many things that can be done today to ease the struggle for the millions of people facing this deadly disease. And my family was one of those millions. My mother-in-law, Betty Barron, began experiencing signs of Alzheimer's in 1997. And Though our family was blessed with resources, nothing prepared us for Alzheimer's disease. It was a nightmare. We struggled and we felt unprepared. But what if we had had memory care home solutions to call? Our story could have been something entirely different. Once memory care enters into the picture, you acquire a team of caring professionals who are there to coach, guide, and support you and your family. Our immersive techniques offer immediate relief from some of the most common struggles that everyone deals with and always come with dementia-related illnesses. Straightforward and accessible techniques are taught, like installing motion sensors to dissuade wandering, or learning to accept the reality of a person with dementia has and is experiencing, and instead of correcting them and trying to reason with them, entering that reality with them. Or what about the idea of just putting out a clean set of clothes next to your loved one's bed, so in the morning they'll go to those clothes rather than putting on what they had worn the night before, which you can move and hide away. Best of all is that our staff has the most gentle and kind touch. They're totally non-judgmental. You can see, and you will see from the testimonials tonight and the videos of our social workers and occupational therapists, they'll never leave you alone. And I think that's one of the most difficult things, is how isolated we all feel. We feel so isolated now in particular, but even without COVID, it's a very isolating feeling for caregivers. No one knows how to do this intuitively. Our staff will always be there with you. They always have one more solution, they have one more idea to change, or they have one more way to avoid a crisis. Memory care applies tested and proven interventions to help people like my mother-in-law, Betty, stay safe at home and functioning on their highest level, while making life less stressful for families like ours. Our vision for Memory Care Home Solutions is that every family who can benefit from our services will receive them, and no family will feel like ours did, unprepared. I've shared my story, but now I want to give some of our clients and staff an opportunity to share theirs.
My grandmother had Alzheimer's disease. She was diagnosed whenever I was about 10 years old. And so I really grew up watching her live with this disease. It was so challenging to manage all of these symptoms, knowing how to support her. How do we manage kind of losing this person we love? And we were really struggling. We had no idea what we were doing most days. And a lot of our team have personal connections. And so we get it on a personal level. As a professional, we have that empathy, we have that knowledge of what it's really like.
I think one of the hardest things that patients and families have to deal with is hearing a diagnosis of Alzheimer's. And they often feel paralyzed, don't know what to do. When you can refer them to memory care, they feel so much better.
I think especially during COVID, hope is not as present. I think Memory Care Home Solutions is so unique in that we can give the hope to families because we're still there for them and we're still guiding them as this disease progresses.
I'm thankful that Memory Care had technology and procedures in place to make this transition as smooth as possible. We've been doing this remotely for families that need us across the country, so it wasn't too challenging for us to switch our local delivery of service as well.
Because we are expanding and our name is getting out there more, we can expand our services, expand our staff, and be able to help service as many families as it is possible for us to service.
I've been a caregiver for my wife, Peggy, of 46 years of marriage since she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And thanks to Memory Care Home Solutions, we've got hope and we've got strategies, solutions to getting us through this difficult time. We find that just being around them gives us great comfort, hope, and the possibility of a better life.
All of our staff and supporters just wholeheartedly believe in our mission. We're able to live it out every day, and it's just so meaningful to be able to make really big impacts in people's lives. Just how much it makes a difference, it means everything to me.
That video gets me every time. I think it's really the authenticity of that that makes it so meaningful. It's really from the heart. I'd now like to invite my friend Linda Haley to join me. There are real and tangible ways that you can change the lives of caregivers and people living with dementia. And Linda and I are going to show you how you can step into the story of a family that really needs support right now.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great night. I hope you're enjoying these videos and that you're sort of getting the feels. I certainly am. I'm learning all the time about memory care and about Lisa. They're such a fantastic group. One of the things I've learned that shocked me the most is that 8 out of 10 caregivers who are out there right now working are caring for people with memory loss in their homes. Stop for just a minute and think about that. At Memory Care, we're not just growing, we're evolving right now with COVID, as everybody is, to ensure that no family who needs support is left behind. And the beauty of this evening is that you now have a chance to do something. One of the most frustrating pieces of this time right now is that you can't do anything. You can't go see your friends. You can't do this. You can't do that. This is a moment where you can do something, and that feels really good to me. So we're going to invite you to get your phone out. If you haven't already, most of us have our phones attached to our hips, so it should be easy to find. Scan that QR code with your camera on your phone. A little link will pop up, and you just click it, and you're going to have an opportunity tonight to help us help 113 families. That's our goal. We've already supported quite a few of those families to start, and we're going to share that number with you soon. These folks could really use a hand up and some encouragement during what is a pretty tough time. It's always tough, but COVID's making it a little tougher. The isolation, as Lisa was saying earlier, just getting pretty tough, and this is a chance for you to help. You can step in and make a powerful difference and change a family's life forever, and your giving is going to have a profound impact on the families who are going through tough times right now. And if you are like me, I haven't been through this specific thing, but I've had tough times in my own life, as I know all of you have. And you can think about those people that came around you, that provided insulation, that stepped into the gap, that helped you when you couldn't help yourself. And this is your chance to do just that. I know some of you do have family members who are experiencing memory issues, and some of you have gone through that or will go through it. It could be any one of us at any time. So this is your chance to step in and make a big difference in the life of somebody who can really use your support. We're going to take a look at the many levels that you can join at. Right now, $52.96 is the top. The bottom is $100. You can see all the levels there on the screen. We want you to pick a level that feels really good to you. I know you're probably sitting on the couch next to your spouse or your partner or your friend, and you're leaning over going, hey, babe, what should we do? I'm going to encourage you to just stretch out just a little. Just go just a tiny bit further than you normally would, because right now, you can really make a difference in someone's life. And we want to make sure that we're going to start at the top level and work our way through and give you an opportunity to give at a level that feels right. The top level is $5,296. And you might be saying, Linda, why the weird number? Well, it's the exact cost to provide 1 year of individualized dementia treatment for 2 families, a whole year for 2 families. At this level, you're going to help them function at their best, engage in really meaningful activities, and stay healthy, which we know is super important right now. We do not want our loved ones going into the hospital during the COVID period, especially. And so these impactful sessions that Memory Care provides promote health, prevent injury or disability, and help everybody function at their highest level. Your gift is going to make a huge difference for 2 families for an entire year. That's a great gift. So if that's something that feels like that's your comfort level, click that link right now and do your best gift. Lisa?
Thanks. The next level is $2,648, which is the exact amount of providing 1 year of individualized dementia treatment for 1 family. And what that looks like is actually having a social worker and possibly an occupational therapist come into your home with all of the family members that you'd like to be present, including your loved one with dementia, if you like, and actually seeing firsthand what's going on with your family and how they can help you and step right into your world and give you strategies that make sense for you. It is highly customized. Families learn how to reduce stress. They utilize new devices and technologies to simplify care. And really importantly, they feel confident in their ability to manage care at home. No one knows these things intuitively.
All right, and our next level is $1,324. And at this level, Memory Care is able to provide in-home personalized care. Like Lisa said, somebody coming into your home to educate a family for 6 months. I can't even imagine. Do you think about it? I think to people all the time, like, don't ask me to balance your checkbook. I'm not an accountant. I don't know the specifics of that. It's the same way with memory care issues. We don't know anything. People like Lisa and her team, they're experts. They know exactly what to do. They know how to help families learn to make their home a safe environment, modify their daily activities so that people feel a lot more independence and the loved ones just feel happier at home. And if your loved one feels happier, you feel happier. And that's really what you're able to provide with a gift of $1,324. Again, if that feels like a great level for you, click that link and do that gift. It's going to make you feel great.
This next level, $662, really allows us to highlight our home safety kits. So $662 provides home safety device kits for 10 families. These are amazing, small, but important items that our staff will actually help you set up and implement. There are items like a door jam alarm that will stop wandering, and the person inside will be alerted to the fact that their loved one is going out the front door or the back door or down the basement steps. And we have an amazing sort of feature, a smoke alarm, so that if the burner is on too high, the person inside will be notified immediately. These honestly are really life-saving events. We've all heard stories about people wandering on highways, and this is all about preventing wandering and injuries from happening to your loved ones. And we have data that reflects that our program, in fact, does that.
I really love this next level at $331. It provides a supply kit for 6 families, and I really want you to get that picture of the kit that Lisa is describing. You're actually purchasing those kits for the families. It's going to help them promote creative expression, better interaction, communication. The thing I also really love about that is it's about $27 a month, which means a little bit less than $1 a day, and for that you can provide 6 of these kits. And remember, not all of our families can afford this stuff. They can use some additional support. So if you have the opportunity to step in for somebody else and provide those 6 kits, it can make a real difference. And I hope when you do it, you're going to feel great too.
And finally, and very importantly, $100 provides educational materials for 3 families in need of information and resources to support them and their loved ones. It's amazing to me how our team can highlight for families the different activities that someone with dementia still can do and be purposeful in their activity and pride in doing. And it's with this insight and educational information from our team that families can engage with their loved ones when they thought that engagement was no longer possible. Thank you so much for your support.
I know that you guys know this, but I'm going to say it to you anyway. Nonprofits always come to you. Memory Care is coming to you, and we certainly have needs. But this is really your opportunity to practice your philanthropy. Philanthropy means the love of people. This is your opportunity to do something that's going to impact not only people that need your support, but your heart as well. Because together, and we know right now we're really missing connection, this is a chance for us to do something together to make our community a happier, healthier, and safer place for people with memory issues.
Thank you to all of you at home. Perhaps one of the most exciting facets of what we do at our work is that we are training the next generation of professionals to work in the dementia space. We train graduate students in our program, and some become staff clinicians at Memory Care, like students like Jan.
Hi, what I appreciate most about Memory Care Home Solutions and the hope that we provide is that we are able to fill a need and a gap where traditional medicine leaves. We're able to meet the caregivers exactly where they're at in this disease process and this caregiving journey, and we're able to provide them immediate practical strategies to implement that helps alleviate some of their stress that comes along with this caregiving role. I also find that working at Memory Care Home Solutions, we're able to help family members bring out and embrace the preserved abilities of the person with dementia. Yes, it's true that this disease is heartbreaking. However, through our program and in the 7 years that I have worked at Memory Care Home Solutions, I've seen the joy that this disease also brings. I've seen caregivers who have a breakthrough or are able to complete a shower with the person they're caring for, and maybe they haven't been able to do that in over a month, and how confident and energized they feel by using the strategies that we were able to give them. I also appreciate and love the coworkers that I work with, not just on our program team, but the entire staff at Memory Care Home Solutions. Our team is one of the most dedicated, hardworking, compassionate professionals that I have ever met, and we're able to provide continuity of care and excellent service because of all of our staff, not only that go and meet with clients, but that are billing insurance and that are processing paperwork and helping with grants and funds that we can continue to provide our services to all family members who are in need of care. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. We love you too. I realize watching this video how much I miss your face and the rest of the staff. Your point about the small but significant successes in a caregiver's day hits very close to home. I remember the day sitting in the office, Jill, with you and my parents. You were so caring, you were so thoughtful, you were so patient, and experiencing that in person really brings it home. Thank you again for sharing what memory care means to you. Next, we will hear from Chris, a caregiver, about the impact memory care has made in her life.
Hi, my name is Chris Weingartner-Hartke, and I'm speaking on behalf of myself and my sister Carolyn and my sister Mary in honor of and in support of my bonus mom, Tanya, and my dad, George. We want to thank Memory Care Solutions for the help that they have provided to us through Carrie, who is phenomenal, and she has given us 4 gifts. 1 is tons of ideas. 2, lots of access to resources. But most importantly, 3 and 4. And the third thing is she has provided reassurance for us. And what I mean by that is when she said, for instance, you can plan and plan and plan, and sometimes things are just going to happen. That was reassuring because bam, she was right. That's exactly what happened, and she helped us anticipate that. And the 4th thing that she gave us that has been significantly helpful is encouragement. So as a 50-something-year-old person, having someone say, you guys are doing a great job, you're working well together, and you got this, has been reassuring and encouraging, and it's just what we needed. So thanks, Carrie, and thanks, Memory Care Solutions.
Thank you so much, Chris. We are back and we are live. The stories we've heard tonight and the calls to action are inspiring. Dementia can be overwhelming, not just for the person living with it, but for the people who love them and care for them. Now, I want to provide an update. At this point, we have raised $191,213 that will serve 73 families. We are well on our way to our goal of 113. We have 40 families left. I am feeling the generosity through this screen, through the lights. Please keep it up. We're getting close. What an amazing outcome so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Memory Care Board and staff and many of our donors are highly committed to our goal of raising support for 113 families tonight, and we've made a lot of progress. My guess is that many of you have been considering how you want to help. Maybe you're searching for your credit card or needing to talk to your partner or spouse about maybe pushing just a bit beyond what you've provided in the past. I hope you'll consider right now making a gift, even an additional gift, to help us reach all 113 families we've committed to supporting tonight. Every family's life will be touched and changed. Every moment of support will be valued. Every person we serve will be offered dignity and an opportunity to walk through this tough journey with additional and much needed help. Let's do this together. Let's work as a team to ensure that all 113 families get the help they need and deserve. Now, a few words from our client, Gail, and her mother, Dolores. My mother doing for caring for my grandmother. So appreciate the journey that they're on as well. And we're glad that they've been able to receive the help from memory care that they need. The stories you have heard tonight are the stories that make up an average day at memory care. Our staff lives this reality daily, shoulder to shoulder with people living with dementia and their families. This is why it is so important to us that we honor and encourage our staff in this moment in history. We have never been more challenged, and they have never been more committed. Our staff makes it their personal mission to keep any family from slipping through the cracks. Next, let's hear from one more of our staff members, Ariel Mann, a memory care social worker.
Hi, my name is Ariel Mann, and I'm a social worker with Memory Care Home Solutions. I work here because I care deeply about the population that we serve. I care because older adults often want to age in place at home in the environment that they are familiar and comfortable with, or in the least restrictive setting possible. When someone is diagnosed with dementia and they need assistance with everyday tasks, this is a huge challenge. Care partners want to honor the wishes of the person they care for, and they often make sacrifices to do so. Care partners do the best with the knowledge and the resources that they have, and then we step in to provide an outside perspective that's based on our knowledge of dementia and our assessment of the person living with dementia. This allows us to go further than providing general education and suggest strategies that are individualized to each situation. I love this work because it allows me to provide hope to care partners through education, guidance, support, and resources. Care partners have often told me that they feel more hopeful after our meetings. They feel that they have new strategies that could make their lives easier and improve the quality of life for the person they care for. Care strategies and resources such as adult day centers and in-home care can be life-changing for the families that we serve and provide them with hope that they can continue to care for the person living with dementia at home. Helping to improve and maintain quality of life for both care partners is also a very important part of our program. I'm often amazed by the dedication of care partners and the sacrifices they are willing to make. Caring for someone living with dementia can take a toll on the care partner's physical and mental well-being. Our program recognizes this and allows us to spend extra time focusing on stress management, coping mechanisms, and processing grief and loss related to dementia. Care partners are not used to being asked how they're doing, and they often remark on the level of support we provide not just to the person living with dementia, but to both care partners. Thank you so much for being here tonight and for listening in, and for your continued support of Memory Care Home Solutions. It really helps us keep providing hope to care partners through this amazing service.
Thank you, Ariel, and thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. Thank you to our donors and sponsors who made this event possible. And I want us all to raise a glass with you, wherever you are, in honor of the incredible work that Memory Care has done over this past year. I hope after hearing these stories and testimonies, you understand just how exceptional this team is, how much they truly care about the people we serve. None of this could be achieved without the people behind memory care. A huge thank you to our staff. You are heroes. I want you to know that tonight and every night. We appreciate everything you have done and continue to do. Thank you. If you haven't made a pledge or gift yet tonight to support our work and the families we serve, it's not too late. I urge you to take the time right now to scan the QR code. If you haven't done this before, take out your phone, put it on camera. All you have to do is hold it close to the screen, and the site will pop up. Or you can visit the website shown, and to give a gift that is meaningful to you. Thank you to everyone who has made a gift tonight. We are grateful that you could join us. We hope that you sign off tonight knowing that you have changed lives. Thank you for tuning in and sharing memories and melodies with us. If it wasn't for you, I'd be in my home office, which I share with a kindergartner in my yoga pants. I missed your faces. I hope we're together very soon. Stay well, do good. Good night.